Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna continue our talk on verb reduplication in Chinese. We have talked in the previous episode that this verb reduplication can be used both in past tense and future tense. And in this video, we're going to talk two more, two more situations that this verb duplication can be used or can be applied because this verb reduplication is a little more complicated maybe than you expect. Okay, we can begin with the first one. If you can pronounce the sentence with the help of Chinese pinyin below the Chinese words, you can pause the video and have a try, and then compare my pronunciation with yours. Okay, this one, he, right? He, 他退休后，平时看看书，下下棋，和老朋友聊聊天，倒也不寂寞。Right？他退休后，uh, we what we're doing in this series of Chinese teaching videos is to analyze Chinese in the frame of a grammatical structure that is similar or equal or the same with the grammar that English use. So you can analyze this Chinese sentence with the help of the grammar you know in English. You may, and you will find that very helpful because in Chinese, we don't have our own Chinese grammar. Why I say that? Because I am a scholar in this aspect. Chinese don't have our Chinese grammar. We use English grammar or the grammar imported from the Western country, maybe from the French, right? To the grammatical frame, the framework is borrowed from the from the West. So why not, right? Why not teaching Chinese with the help of grammar that we all know, right? So here, 退休后, 退休 is to retire, retirement, right? I have already said in previous, maybe a week ago, you can check the playlist. The main feature of Chinese verb phrases, I believe that's the title of the video. The main feature is Chinese verb and verb phrases don't change wherever you put it in one sentence. You have to keep in mind this information, this knowledge. Chinese phrase, verb phrase don't change. They don't have an obvious inflection. An obvious inflection like take, took, taken, right? Write, wrote, written. No, in Chinese, we don't have a reflection like it in English or in other languages. We have very subtle inflection like the suffix or prefix. Suffix like le, right? Like this one, 回家了. 回家 is a verb that means go home. Le, maybe sometimes, or you can see that as a suffix of the main verb to indicate some sort of tense, right? So, but this 退休, it's a verb phrase, apparently to retire is a verb phrase, but in Chinese, we don't change the verb phrase. We don't change it. It appears the same, whatever the function it takes. That is to say, in this sentence, 退休后 is the adverbial of the sentence, meaning after his retirement, comma. So 退休后 is the adverbial of the sentence, right? So you don't have to, or maybe you have the question, why you put this 后means after 后, following this verb phrase. Because this is not a verb phrase. 退休, it appears like a verb phrase, but it is not. It is a noun phrase. That is the tricky part in Chinese, because it looks the same, right? You may find that ridiculous because you are familiar or you know what happened in English, right? Verb changes according to its position or its function, its position in the sentence. But in Chinese, this 退休 originally it is a verb phrase, but here it's an adverbial clause. So it is a noun phrase. It means after his retirement, right? So this 退休 actually is retirement, the noun phrase. 他退休后 after his retirement, 平时 means daily or regularly. 他平时 so 退休后 is adverbial, and you can read from here. 他 is a subject. 他平时看看书, right? You can, because adverbial, there are three positions you can put an adverbial in, right? The front, the middle, and the end. So this is like the middle of the sentence, right? You can move that to the front of the sentence. 退休后, that's also okay. Subject, 他平时看看书. So 看看书下下棋 is another way to use this verb reduplication. You can see 看看书下下棋. You can consider that as the predicate. So this is the predicate. 看看书下下棋, right? 和 and it means and means the word and combines two simple sentences, right? Or it has other functions. 他退休后平时看看书下下棋. After his retirement, he likes to, right? He will or he would 看看书 read books. 下下棋 qi here is in Chinese we have 象棋, right? So it's chess or play poker, that kind of leisurement he would like to do, or, right? 棋下棋 or 围棋. 和老朋友聊聊天，聊聊天 it means to chat, to have conversations with friends, to have fun, or to hang out with friends, right? 和老朋友 old friend, 老朋友 old buddy, right? 和老朋友聊聊天，倒也不寂寞。寂寞 is lonely, 寂寞。不 it has multiple pronunciations. In this sentence, it pronounces as 不 不寂寞，不寂寞，倒也不寂寞, not feeling lonely. After his retirement, he likes to read books, play chess, ha have fun, ha uh, have fun with old friends without feeling lonely. That's the translation of the sentence. 和老朋友. So in this sentence, 看看书，下下棋，聊聊天. These three verb phrases, the verb reduplication phrases, you can see that as some actions that happen without time limits. It may happen today or tomorrow. You don't have an exact time schedule for this uh, verb phrase, right? So it means, it implies that these actions are very casual, right? Very loose, very casual, and maybe some leisurements. Take it easy, right? You do that thing without hurry, no hurry in doing these activities. So this is the context or situation in using verb reduplications. That is the first situation we are talking about. And the second one, 这几天他看看电影。这几天 these days, right? These days. 这几天几天 a few days. These few days. 这 these or this. 这几天他看看电影 right? 看看 we have talked about this one. 看看 it's a verb reduplication. 看看电影买东西 we have talked about 东西 I don't know if you remember this one 东西 things stuff shopping 买东西 shopping go shopping 买东西买东西 it means to buy something to go shopping but 买东西 you can feel that leisurement right that kind of feeling without hurry 买东西看看电影 right 看电影 to see a movie but 看看电影 it means I want to see a movie today without hurry or I can see the movie tomorrow it's up to me I can make the decision whenever I want right 买东西 is the same I will go shopping today or tomorrow or the day after tomorrow it doesn't matter as long as I have a good feeling about time about myself right or I'm in the right motion mood right I'm in the right mood I can do whatever I want you can feel the leisurement right and this one 收拾 okay this is another type of verb reduplication 收拾 is a verb phrase and 收拾 is the A-B type, right? This A-B type. This one is A-B type. 收拾 It means to pack my 行李 luggage. To pack my luggage. But 收拾行李 means to pack my luggages. But 收拾行李 the verb reduplication gives you the feeling that I'm not in a hurry. I'm not rushed to go. I'm not rushed to leave. I have a couple of weeks awaiting ahead of me, right? Today I just pack my underwears. Tomorrow I pack my shirts, right? You know what I mean? 就等着回家了。等着 it means wait, to wait, to wait to go home. 回家了，就等着回家了。So this 了 is not to indicate the past tense of the main verb 回家. No. So that is a complicated part of 了. Most of the time, it represents or indicates the past tense of the main verb, but sometimes it does not. And in this situation, 就等着回家了. And this 了 is not the indication of past tense because here is 等着, 等着. It means to wait to do something, right? You can use this 等着, this phrase to indicate something happens in the future, but you can also indicate that the past tense, the future past tense, the future happened in the past, but is the future of the past, right? 就等着回家了. It means he just watch movies, go shopping, pack his luggages, and else nothing to do, right? Nothing serious to do, and just wait to go home. 就等着回家了. So here, the first two sentences, we can see the verb reduplication can be used in the kind of feeling that is leisurement, right? Not hurry, and the subject is in a good mood, right? And the action that happened in the sentence don't have an exact schedule. It can happen whenever I feel good, the subject feels good. Okay, that is the first thing we want to talk about. And the second part, the second thing, the second situation we want to talk about is we have already said that this verb reduplication is to express action that won't take long. The action won't take long, right? 看看书, 看一看, take a look, take a quick look, 看一看. The action won't take very long. But if you want to use this verb phrases, this verb reduplication to express an action that might have to take a long period of time, what can you do about that? That is the question. So here we use the we can adjust our camera to see the last the 3 and 4 sentences. As you can see here, I will move back my camera a bit. The third one, 为了全面了解情况, 为了 means for doing something, for, right? For 了解, 了解 here, this is not 了, because this character has multiple pronunciations. It has 了 and 了. 了解 means to see, to understand, right? 了解. Here is the verb in the clause. 了解. 全面 is the adverb to decorate to this verb. It means universally, generally, 全面. 全面了解. To generally, to universally understand 情况, 情况, 情情和状况, the situation, to understand the situation generally, right? So 全面, 全 means overall. 面 means faces or different dimensions, right? All faces. Literally, it means all faces, generally. For understanding the situation generally, 为了全面了解情况，他 he, this is a main clause, a main sentence part, main part, right? 他要多听听，他要 he will 要 means will or wants to 他要多听听 right? This 听听 and 看看 and 调查调查 this is a b type, right? Just like this 收拾收拾 a b to pack 听听看看 but you may notice we put this character before 听听多看看 and 深入深入 it means 深入 means to further investigate or to investigate in depth, right? So if you want to express an action which may take a long period of time, you may add this 多看看. This is an adverbial to indicate time, right? This 多 indicate a long period of time. This is an adverbial of verb phrase 听听 and 看看. Also, this 深入 it means this action will take a long period of time because you are going to further investigate. That is an adverbial of this verb phrase. So here's another situation to use the verb reduplication if you want to extend the verb which originally, this one 听听 originally indicates a short period of time. If you want to extend that period of time, you put adverbial which has a meaning of longer time. 多听听 means listen more, right? Listen more. 多看看 look more. 深入调查调查 You can also say 多调查调查 The same character 多调查调查 means investigate more. It's the same, right? And 深入调查调查 it's the same 深入 to further investigate. And the fourth one 我要好好回忆回忆 A-B, right? 回忆 to remember 回忆 to memorize 那天的情况 right? Here 情况 Here 情况 it's the same situation, right? Situation 情况我要他要我要 I want to or I will 我要 he wants to he will, right? As we continue our study, we may find that Chinese sentence appear a lot of time, right? It appears as replication. Sorry, appears more. They're the same, right? I just said in previous videos, Chinese don't have many characters for you to read. You only need to remember or memorize a few hundreds Chinese characters for you to read properly. as we go on our learning, you may find this to be true, right? 他要 this one, 他要我要情况情况 it's the same, right? 我要好好回忆 so this 好好 this 好好 is not verb reduplication. It's another kind of reduplication to to decorate this verb phrases. This verb phrase 回忆 is an adverbial to extend the time period. That's the same situation happened in this sentence. 我要好好回忆回忆那天的情况。I will take my time. I will remember with my pace. 那天的情况 the situation happened that day. 那天的情况 so 那天的 we will talk about the adjective ending with the 那天的 that days literally means that days. So this the here is the that day's situation, that day's situation. The situation of that day. It's the possessive, right, of 那天 that day. 那天的情况，我要好好回忆回忆那天的情况。I will, you can say I will, or I want to remember good the situation of that day. So in this video, we have talked about two more situations that that a verb reduplication can be used in Chinese sentences. The first one is when you want to express actions that don't have a exact time schedule, right? 聊聊天，看看书，下下棋. It all happens very smoothly or according to the mood of the subject. The subject don't want to make it very, don't want that happen in a sudden or in a very short period of time because he has many times to spend, right? He's not rushed. And the second one is if you want to extend the time, right? Because the verb reduplication indicates the original verb may happen in a short period of time, or a few times the action might happen a few times. But if you want to extend that time period, you can put adverbial, which has the meaning of longer time, 多 ahead of these verb phrases. Okay, I guess you can say we are studying the advanced Chinese. It's if you can't understand this lesson or if you can't read the sentence very properly or understand what we're talking about here in the video, it's okay because this is advanced Chinese. This is really advanced Chinese. If you can understand these sentences, that means you can read very simple Chinese or read Chinese passages on your own. So we will plan or make some other videos for beginners in learning Chinese, like for example how to write, how to pronounce, how to do the simple syntax of simple sentences, for the simple, very simple, basic grammar, we will make videos of that kind. But uh, my uh, my plan is to make a universal, a whole package of Chinese learning lessons, of Chinese lessons, because I'm not, I don't want you to only learn the language, right? Because we have AI, we have translation machines to translate. You don't have to learn Chinese anymore, in fact. But the more importantly is to understand the people who speak this language. And and why we are learning language, this kind of sentences in the first place is because I want to explain to you maybe a few years later after we have more viewers or more Chinese learners in the channel. I will open a seminar or workshop to study the books or the novels. I believe it's vital important for your for understanding Chinese people. That is the crucial part. Okay, I hope you find this video accessible because usually in China uh, I used to teach uh, Shakespeare in Chinese, and I used to teach English in Chinese. Although I speak English, but you can, as you may have already seen that or noticed that I speak English a little, have a little problem in speaking frequent English. But I believe that situation will be improving with the involvement of our lessons. Okay, see you next video.